Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Emily and this is my channel, The Candle Nurse. And in today's video, I have a wonderful vendor wax haul from Lavender Speckles. Yes, people, yes. She in all of her glory has arrived to my house. This is the Wax Roadshow pre-order from May that entailed 3 vendors, Lavender Speckles, Knoll's Farm Scents, and Second and Spruce. I did purchase from each vendor. Lavender Speckles is my jam. I am just so obsessed with this wax from this vendor, the way that these are blended. The other 2 vendors I did purchase from for the first time, and I'll tell you what, they are, now I understand why I call them the trifecta. I have completed the trifecta. We are waiting on one more vendor to ship out the haul for hers, but that's okay. We have more than enough wax to get through while we wait for hers. But I did do the video already for Knoll's Farm Scents and his brittles that I got to try, and he is fascinating, is a master at his craft of blending and creating. It's really interesting because each vendor, it seems, just has their own strength that they bring to the vendor wax community, and yet they talk every day and support each other, and this was such a cool pre-order to participate in. Without further ado, let's get into this haul. So the owners of Lavender and Speckles are Beth and Matt Wilson. Beth is the face, the owner, the one that is on social media, the one that is always communicating with us as her consumers. She's watching every order and making sure that it arrives to us safely. She is just a sweetheart, a wonderful Christian woman who adds a scripture on every one of her fragrances that she sends out. And I think, you know, even though I'm not a religious person, I just think that she exudes kindness and beauty, and I just think that what she does add onto her wax just is really uplifting and wonderful. I'm just a huge fan of her. I know I sound kind of, I always say I'm not creepy. I'm just a huge fan of hers. I think that person and her business model and what she stands for, and then her fragrances are just some of my favorites, and it's very consistent. I look forward to trying out a lot of her stuff. So what was included in my box? First of all, I opened my box to this beautiful flamingo tissue paper. I'm gonna save this. This is so beautiful. I've never seen it before, and I just thought it's just so fun to add a pop of color. Beth does not use dyes or anything in her wax. They're white, and so I love the pops of color that she did in things like her tissue paper and things like the bags that she uses for her samplers and the labels themselves. I'll show you one real quick, how she does like little fun pictures. So she has pops of colors elsewhere other than the wax is just very pure and white, no problem. So this is the card that was sent, and it says, "Thank you, we appreciate you share your haul and win in monthly giveaways." So it's really funny because I did win a giveaway that's included in here. I won 3 small bags, which I will see if I can pick out. I think I know which ones they are. That I'll let you know which ones that I got as a winner of a giveaway on top of my order that she included. And it says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." And there's a picture of her and her husband. It's just so cute. Oh, let's see if we can get it to focus. Yeah, beautiful. On the back, it gives us wax melting instructions, which I love. She talks about the 2 different types of wax that she offers. She offers shapes like this. Those are parasoy wax. She talks about how much to use in your warmers, what type of warmer to use. And then she has soufflés, tubs, and loaves. I only have the soufflés and a couple of loaves, and these are in a new olive oil wax formula that is super soft and easy to remove with just like a butter knife. So I like that she gives us the instructions: keep away from children, do not eat, it's for sniffing only. So super cute. I love her thank you card. She also includes an actual business card with Lavender and Speckles, which are her chickens that she named her company after. And then also included, which I thought was just so cute, and it's found its place, is gonna go on my, I have my own vendor wax business. I also am a consumer, but I have my workbench that I use when I am pouring wax myself. And so this is gonna live right on the top of my workbench for everyone to see. And it says, I love Jesus Chicken and Wax. I just think it's just so cute, and I've been waiting to put this on my workbench. All right, you guys, I haven't sniffed any of this stuff. I have been really good. I live in Arizona, it's very hot, so I do see that there's a little bit more smudging on the bags than normal, and that's okay because everything was still came beautifully wrapped and packaged and salvageable. I don't know if this method is really good to use or not, but what I've had to do for the few wax vendors that I'm waiting for wax to come in, that they're coming in this heat, it's like over 110 in Arizona, I'm having to immediately take it out of its box. That's why you don't see me opening the box, which is half the fun. But I have to take it immediately out of the box and I flash it in the freezer for 5 minutes. No longer than 5 minutes because it can alter the fragrance, but I do place them all. My husband made a space for me in the freezer. I just laid them all out for 3 to 5 minutes, went back and took them out, and I feel like the fragrance hopefully is not at all altered by the warming of the shipping. That would be the only thing, but they survived. I was a lot more worried about them, but like the shapes are still shapes. Again, there's a little bit of like smudging on the packaging, which I bring it up because it might be noticed by you guys, but it does not bother me whatsoever. There's a couple of fragrances that I've already purchased before that I know I love, but I have not sniffed any of these from this order. A lot of them are new to me. So let's dive in. I'll give you first sniff impressions from this order. And why not start with our sample? This is Dark Kiss Type in Black Sea. Black Sea is plum, sweet florals, ozone with notes of vanilla and amber. I am obsessed with Traverse City Wax's Black Sea. I didn't know it was a thing. I got it as a sample. I was like, oh, my husband will probably like this. I'm definitely into like salty sea air and aquatic ozone type fragrances. I put it in our master bathroom and it like filled the master bedroom and came out of them into the living room. It was wonderful. Okay. All right, so I definitely get the Black Sea, but Dark Kiss is the first thing that I smell. And I believe Dark Kiss is a Bath & Body Works type. It's wonderfully mixed with Black Sea. I think that she did a great job picking those two different fragrances. So I'm wondering if Black Sea is a fragrance oil all in itself. It's definitely hands down a very good one that I'm really glad that I have another scent of it because I don't have it from Traverse anymore and she hasn't offered it recently. I really am enjoying that because Black Sea to me, although I really enjoyed it, I don't care if things are masculine, I'll still warm it if I like it. But I generally will tend to give it to my husband because, you know, he loves that type of stuff too. But this one I love because there's a femininity about it. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. And I'm really grateful for that because I would have never thought that those two fragrances together would be really good. All right, let's do our souffle since they're sitting right in front of me. There is one fragrance that I got in a loaf, large bag, and a souffle, and that's Calm Nights. We'll go over that one next and just like knock out those 3 items since they're the same. This first one I have is Lovely Tangerine. This is tangerine, sweet sugar, and juicy strawberries. So this is her new formula. So I have tried her Parasoy wax, and I did have a small sample of her olive oil wax that I did in my empties. Oh, that's really yummy. Oh, that's so good. And this one wasn't harmed in shipping at all. See, I'm a very big citrus fan. There's a couple of them that I don't like that are in Scentsy specifically. This one's beautiful. I just get the tangerines, very sweet tangerines right out the gate. And you do get the strawberries underneath it. Very beautiful. I'm so excited to just actually have like her new wax. I held off until I knew this order was coming in before I did her sample of the one I had before, which was lavender and raspberry preserves, I believe. And it threw very well. I feel like this blend of wax that she has allows the fragrance oils to throw faster, like cure, and be more strong. That's just my take on it. I don't know. What do you guys think who used it? So let's do Calm Nights next. So I have a souffle, a large bag, and a loaf because I'm obsessed with this fragrance. This is blend of Calm and Wild, which is sweet lavender and iced vanilla woods, marshmallows, vanilla sea salt, driftwood, hint of s'mores. So it's her blend of Calm and Wild, which is sweet lavender and iced vanilla woods put together, and her version of Bath & Body Works Beach Nights, which is marshmallow, vanilla, sea salt, driftwood, and s'mores. Oh, like I said, she just is incredible blending, and it smells good. Yeah, this wax is very soft, but they survived the Arizona heat, you guys. Just that beautiful white, pure white wax. So I had a sample from, I think it's Lavender and Speckles Favorites sampler that I got, was the original purchase I made from her at the beginning of the year. I believe it had Calm Nights in it, and I just thought it just was so good in the little shapes, and I thought if I could ever get this in a big size, I will. And then when she offered it for the pre-order, I was like, went ham. So I'm gonna smell it in the large bag. I want you guys to kind of see what happens. So usually her wax doesn't come, you know, like this, but they're still in individual pieces. So I'm really surprised that they made it. It was hot. Oh, so good. Yes. Yeah. So both blends are able to portray the fragrance that I was used to from the shapes. I was able to get it in the olive oil wax. Whatever she found is wonderful. I want to show you how hefty this is. I'm gonna have this for a long time, you guys, which I'm okay with. I'm totally okay with, you guys. This is beautiful scent. I have warmed it at all times of the day, but this is just especially putting it in a warmer right next to my bed at nighttime, I think is just very calming, very yummy as well, because it's got that beach nights in it. Such a good blender. So she's very good and creative in coming up with blends to put together. She's been doing this for a little while, but I'm brand new to the market of blending vendor wax specifically. I've been in home fragrance for over a decade. It's been my obsession, my hobby for over a decade. I've blended candles. That's been like where I've been able to do it, but making it, creating the wax was a whole different ball game. But I am seriously grateful for the man above, because I feel like it's the right path for me, because the doors have just opened for me to be able to create it. So far, what I've created as well has been what I imagine, you know? And so I'm like, okay, yes, I'm on the right track. The door was opened, I stepped through it, and it's hard work, but I love it doing it. So I'm really excited to share my fragrances with you guys as well. Sorry I hijacked Beth's video. She deserves recognition for sure. So next up is Vanilla Surf. This is creamy vanilla, toasted marshmallow, driftwood, and sea salt with a touch of caramel. I have heard through the grapevine that this was a blend. I'm not sure if it was something that some of her customers have helped come up with a blend, or if Beth created this wonderful blend, which I'm assuming Beth creates a lot of blends, and then sometimes people will put in customs or ask for certain things to be remade, and then it's her take on it. So apparently Scentsy had a wax called Vanilla Waves. I think it has not been brought back since it was taken out of the catalog, and so people have been wanting it. So I love that Beth is not afraid to try to recreate things. I've never smelled Vanilla Waves before, but I was really excited because I do like vanilla to try this one out. Oh, it's really pretty. Very creamy vanilla. The toasted marshmallows and the driftwood give it. It's got a body care background to me. This is deeper than just like a vanilla scent. I'm really excited. I don't know if I get the sea salt right out the gate when I smell it, but what I get is a really wonderful creamy vanilla with I think this driftwood and sea salt are what's giving it kind of a depth, making it so that it's like a step above, you know? That's really pretty. All right. Palo and tons of vanilla. This is Palo Santo and tons of vanilla bakery, which is vanilla crunch cake, vanilla birch, vanilla buttercream, and a hint of cinnamon spiced vanilla. I like this one. I will lie down and sleep in peace for you alone. Oh Lord, make me dwell in safety. That's so pretty. See, just like they're uplifting, you know? This one is a little casualty, a little bit of a smashing casualty. And so I might just treat some of these, instead of like trying to chop them, I might just treat them as like a scoopable, but maybe I'll be able to get it out and chop it. It is her Palo Santo. Oh, this is loaf worthy. Next time it's offered, I'm definitely. I didn't think it was going to be this good. Vanilla is really hard to put out there. And this to me, her Palo Santo is so good, and I love that it's like the star of the show because you get it up front and then you get that vanilla, the cinnamon. I can definitely get the cinnamon spice vanilla. You get like the gourmandness of like the cake. But then there's the birch, which I'm a huge vanilla birch fan. That's one of my favorite scents. It's really funny because speaking of Bath & Body Works vanilla birch, I have yet to burn my Henry Bendel vanilla bean, but it smells like vanilla birch to me so much. Oh, that one's good. Okay, I shouldn't spend the whole video just smelling Palo and tons of vanilla, but this one, highly recommend if you're into, it's not gourmand like per se, but you should give this one a try. Her Palo Santo is different than others, I feel like, and it smells so good. I'm like, I could sit here for, I think I spent 2 minutes straight just sniffing that one. All right, the last souffle that I have is Oh Christmas Tree. This is roasted pine cones and Palo Santo. It's a little heavier on the Palo. I say Palo Santo, some people say Palo Santo, potato. So this was a little bit of a casualty as well. This one it ended up with wax. You guys, I love Christmas tree. Oh, roasted pine cones and Palo Santo. Who would have thought? It's beautiful. Very, very good. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a top one that I melt this winter. This will be a top one that I melt this winter for sure. This one's gonna be festivities on Christmas Eve when all my family's over. I mean, let me just elaborate a little bit on that. My family, like, home fragrance is really big to me. My whole family knows that. They come looking to me for candles, for advice, for creating now, and like having that, the importance of having that spot on Christmas Eve. That is like something I look for as soon as like any of the winter scents come out, or if I've smelled it the year before, like what is going to showcase on Christmas Eve when everybody's over, that people walk in and they just like, it exudes and just is so elaborate and just screams Christmas. So when I say that one's going to take the cake on Christmas Eve in my household, that's like a big deal, I feel like, as far as like trumping the other fragrances that I have. All right, moving into, let's just do this lonely loaf, the lonely loaf over here. So I bought 2 loaves, the Calm and Wild and Strawberry Musk. So I got it in a large bag in the Parasoy shapes and in her olive oil wax in the loaf. And this is everything. Seriously, this is her favorite. It says my fave. Strawberry pound cake blended with a tiny bit of iced vanilla woods. Oh, it smells so good. I got wax in my eye. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it smells wonderful. Let's see if there's like a difference. No, she blends so well. Her ratio is so good. Because you do get the strawberry pound cake on top. And iced vanilla woods is, some people say it's kind of masculine, but it's like it gives me like an iced lavender and vanilla with like some woody tree note. And so it's very heavy and it takes over scents very easily. So she's blended this so beautifully. It's top notch. So she says it's her favorite. It is one of my favorites. There's a scent Mountain Espresso that wasn't offered in this pre-order. That is just my favorite. I would buy that in truckloads. That and Strawberry Musk for sure. The big old guy. I'm just so grateful that I was able to participate in this pre-order and that I got to find her because I just love her wax. So along the lines of Strawberry Musk is Strawberry Musk and Pine Cones. This one is the famous Strawberry Musk blended with roasted pine cones. So, I mean, what more can you ask for? It's so funny because you would think, oh, it's the same. It's not the same, but you do. It takes 2 of my favorite fragrances, roasted pine cones and strawberry musk, and put them together. This order, I actually made an original order and then I went back and bought some bigger sizes after I thought about it, and I was like, what are you doing? Buying just small bags wasn't gonna suffice, you know, because there's some of these that I want to smell often. So I ended up getting originally a small bag of the strawberry musk and pine cones. Okay, let's do my last big bag here, which is cake and pine cones. Are you seeing a theme? Strawberry pound cake, vanilla buttercream, and pine cones. So the difference between this one is there's strawberry musk is strawberry pound cake, iced vanilla woods, pine cones. This one's strawberry pound cake, vanilla buttercream, pine cones. Give me all the pine cones. Okay, so in this one, it's very strawberry pound cake heavy. You do get it's like a creamy vanilla buttercream is adding this creamy vanilla component. You get just a little bit of the roasted pine cones on the bottom. You guys, this is so amazing. Yes. Another pine cones and beach marshmallow. So beach marshmallow is her beach nights type from Bath & Body Works. So roasted pine cones, vanilla birch, and marshmallows, vanilla, sea salt, driftwood, and a hint of s'mores. So it's her beach nights mixed with vanilla birch and roasted pine cones. All of my favorite things. Okay, so beautiful. I'm not getting a lot of the beach nights, but I think what that's doing is helping tone down a little bit of the tree. Because I'm not getting specifically pine cones or vanilla birch. It's like I'm kind of getting all of them blended into one. And I'm wondering if I let this cure for a little bit longer. This is going to be a powerhouse. Beach Bunny. This is Boom Boom Tide blended with sweet strawberries, lemon zest, fluffy pound cake, and vanilla. Definitely, you get that Boom Boom right on top. It's kind of overpowering the rest of it. I know that I get fruit in there. I don't know that I'm getting lemon zest right out the gate. It's really good. It's definitely summer. This is definitely a summer scent. Yeah, that's good. It's good to change up a little bit, you know. Donut Shop in Palo Santo. Palo Santo. Oh, this is Cinnamon Sugar Donuts in Palo Santo. I've had this one before, so it was a definite rebuy. Why I didn't get this one in a larger size, I don't know. It's just so good, you guys. The Palo's definitely there, and you get the Cinnamon Sugar Donuts. This is one of her top sellers. Donut Shop in Palo Santo, so good. And her coffee blends are amazing. I'm gonna save the sampler I got for last. Or, I'm sorry, I didn't get so I have the sampler that's for last, but the 3 mini sizes that I won for the mystery giveaway, I'll save those for the last of these ones. So next up is Speckles birthday cake. Now Speckles is one of her chickens, and I don't know why I didn't get this in a bigger size either. This is birthday cake blended with sugar cookies, pecan waffles, cinnamon, vanilla, and lots of Palo. I've had this one before, so I'm not sure what held me back. Very carbohydrate forward, very fatty. You've got your birthday cake, you've got your sugar cookies. I'm not a big fan of pumpkin pecan waffles, but I do like it in her blend because she's got pecan waffles. So I'm wondering if that's just like something different. But I love that it's blended deep within the fragrance and it's not right on top because I wouldn't have liked it otherwise. But I do love cinnamon, vanilla, and Palo. Yeah, this one's such a good one. And I love fragrances like this. I'm gonna have to double bag some of these because I think because of the heat caused some issues with the zipper. Speckles birthday cake. Like some of these really heavy gourmands are really good in the fall and winter for me. Pink Sugar Espresso. This is pink sugar and pie crust blended with strong espresso. I'm really just getting espresso. I mean, I'm not getting any pink sugar, not as of yet. That espresso took over. Her coffee is like one of the only coffees that I can tolerate, and in like any time of day, any time of the year. I'm not a big coffee person, but for some reason hers is so good. She found a really wonderful, perfect espresso oil that is just makes me want to have a cup of coffee. So I'm wondering if the pink sugar and the pie crust, if that's what's giving me the yumminess behind this espresso. Because, and I know it sounds stupid, but I'm not getting it right out the gate. Like when I first open the bag, you get straight espresso. So you have to let it breathe for a little bit because as it's breathing, I'm starting to get the pink sugar. Okay. Yay, I'm really excited. Sometimes you just gotta let the bag breathe. The only thing I'm worried about is this has been semi-warmed before. So I hope that I've never bought wax in the summer, and I didn't think about it when I bought these in May that it was gonna come in the dead of summer. So I worry because they're a little bit more, which is not a problem to me, but it's just a little bit more oily. So I worry, I hope the oils don't try to like seep out because of the heat. The last one that I purchased before the giveaway and my sampler. So this is Strawberry Pineapple Whip. Sweet strawberries blended with tart lemons, fresh pineapple, and vanilla ice cream. Wow, that's strong. Definitely get the strawberries. It's like strawberries and lemons and the pineapple. Once you let it air out just a little bit, let it breathe for just a minute. It's like, woo! Wow, that's really pretty. That's definitely a summer blend. That's one I think I need to use. There's part of me that wants to hold on to it till next year because like, but I'm like, oh, we're already in June. It's like summer just started. But maybe I'll put it on the top of my box that I put her stuff in and then probably grab it. But because I do like to like use a bunch of different vendors throughout the week, but hers is so special to me that I'm like very particular about the ones that I use. I'm not trying to hoard it, but just like making sure I'm enjoying it. That it's, her wax is not one that I just put in the warmer throughout the house and then like we run an errand or something. Like I like to have her wax on when I'm going to be in the room that enjoys it. All right, so this next thing, these next 3 bags are what I got for the giveaway. Strawberry and peach sugar, the wedding cakes, and fresh cut herbs. She reached out to me and asked me if there was anything specific that I wanted or like needed to gravitate towards, and I asked her just to give me whatever she wanted to give me. So I love when you let people who are creative be creative and allow them the freedom to, you know, do something for me. So instead of like being like, well, it has to be this, it has to be this. So this one's strawberry, peach, and sugar. And this is strawberry pound cake blended with sweet peach nectar and warm vanilla sugar. Okay, I definitely get peach. Peach smacked me in the face. There's like a weird note. There's like a weird burn note in here. There's something different about this one. I'm gonna have to let it breathe. Sorry, I'm not looking at you guys. I'm staring at the package. As I'm letting it breathe, it's calming down a little bit and I'm getting a little bit of strawberry pound cake. There's something like burned. There's something burned smelling, and I wonder if it's the warm vanilla sugar. Maybe it has something to do with being exposed to the heat. I don't know. That out of all of her scents, I generally can find a way. I do like peach. I do like peach and fragrance, and her peach doesn't smell like urine at all. It's not giving off that cat urine smell. It's sweet peach. I started to sort of get the strawberry pound cake as I let it kind of breathe a little bit, but there's something that's attacking my nose in this one. And it might be the warm vanilla sugar. Something smells a little off when I open it. So I don't know if it's, if any of you guys have had it, let me know, but I don't know if it's something that like it got exposed to heat or if it's just my nose and that combination maybe isn't it. But we'll move on to other things. This is the wedding cakes. This is rich, moist white cake with hints of silky white chocolate and sweet cream. Frosted almond cookies, the richest buttercream, and bourbon infused marshmallows. That sounds like heaven. Yes, that one's so good. I don't know if I get chocolate. Oh, that's beautiful. I love this one. Oh, that's like, if you like gourmand, this one is the ultimate gourmand, I think. I don't know how she does that. I don't know how she brings it out in the wax. That is incredible. And then the last giveaway bag is fresh cut herbs. This is Nest's Wild Mint and Eucalyptus type. I'm really excited she added this one on because I do like herbal. Oh, that's beautiful, you guys. Oh my gosh. You get that mint right out the gate. The eucalyptus is just underneath it. It's totally clearing my nose from that peach scent. Thank you so much, Beth. Thank you so much for doing the giveaway. I just feel so humbled. I feel so grateful and so appreciative that you made this stuff. Like, you didn't have to give this stuff away and you chose to. And I just am so grateful that I got picked for that. You know, you made this. This is your earned money that you made and you gave it to me for free. So I'm just really grateful that you did that, and I'm appreciative of it, and I want to do you justice. And I love this fresh cut herbs. If you at all like herbal, garden mint, fresh eucalyptus, this is definitely your alley. Feels like there's something else in there, it's not, it could be rosemary, but is there another savory note? It's wonderful. And it totally cleared my sinuses out for that. And it's not it's not so minty that it's winter ice mint, not that. It's herbal and it's just beautiful. So I like that one. That's very, very good. All right, guys. So to end this video, we're going to go through, we're going to end it, but there's a lot that came in this sampler. And this was her barber shop sampler. And she always puts a little chicken on here in this wonderful bag. It's so cute. I saved them. I think there's 10 fragrances in here. Half of them in this specific sampler are in her olive oil wax, and half of them are in her shape wax. And then she always includes a sample. She involves a sample of barbershop. And so if it's a Palo Santo sampler, she'll provide me with her Palo Santo as a sample of the sampler. Isn't that cool? So there's 10 hefty sizes, generous sizes here, plus this sample. So this is her barbershop oil. I was introduced to her barbershop fragrance when I got her favorites sampler, and it had Cozy Barbershop in it. And that is her barbershop oil, which I think it's going to be in here. But it's barbershop oil with Marshmallow Fireside, and it is incredible. Oh, this is so beautiful. So I do thank you so much for the sample. All right, we're just gonna grab out and talk about the first one I grabbed. So this one I grabbed is the olive oil wax. It's barbershop and cinnamon tobacco. So the barbershop you can smell is in the foundation, but the initial scent that I'm getting is this beautiful cinnamon tobacco. And it's not a tobacco that's smoked tobacco. This is fresh tobacco that hasn't been smoked. Oh, that's so good. I'm just loving expanding my scent profile into different fragrances. Emily a year ago would have never allowed myself to smell this, and it's just I smell it. There's just something about her barbershop oil that just makes me crave. I just crave it and I want to go back and keep smelling it. So that's barbershop cinnamon tobacco. Next up is barbershop and vanilla birch pine cones. Oh, this one I need in a truck. I need a truckload. So Mountain Espresso, strawberry musk pine cones, and barbershop vanilla birch pine cones. Oh, that's so good, you guys. Oh, so good. And it's so strong already. On her invoice, it said to warm after June 13th. So these are all ready to be warmed. It's so strong already. I'm just so shocked. Okay, barbershop and warm vanilla sugar. It's the warm vanilla sugar that's giving me the weird. It works in this blend, but there's a charred note, and I think that's, so I think if I had a bag of a fragrance of strawberry and peach, so if it was strawberry pound cake blended with sweet peach nectar, I would be in heaven. I think it's the warm vanilla sugar that's doing something weird in that blend, because I can detect that weird charred, I don't know what else to explain it, but there's something charred, but the barbershop oil is trumping it, and it works to have a little bit of a charred note in barbershop oil. So it works beautifully here, but it's just my own personal opinion. I didn't like it with the strawberries and peach. We have a shapes bag that is barbershop in pink lavender. So this is basil leaf, bergamot, and woodsy spice blended with pink sugar and fresh lavender. It's so amazing how it can blend with all of these things. I love lavender, so this is beautiful. And the pink sugar it's kind of fun because the pink sugar and lavender mixed together really rounds out that barbershop oil to make it more gender neutral to me. Ooh, that's good. I'm gonna say, ooh, that's good a million times in this video. Okay, next up, barbershop and strawberry pound cake. Again, the strawberry pound cake's right on top. This is beautiful. So I definitely get strawberry pound cake, and the barbershop is really toned down in this one, but I can still get like the bergamot and that type fragrance underneath, but you definitely get the strawberry pound cake. So that works beautifully. So far, I think every barbershop blend of this I really enjoy. There isn't one yet that I don't like. Barbershop and beach marshmallows. Totally works. See, and like the beach marshmallow, so it holds on to, like the barbershop holds on to its foundation, and like the beach nights type that she makes, just really, the beach marshmallow is so good. It just adds the depth to this that just takes it beyond. I'm so glad that I got this. She says she only had it in limited supplies, and first thing I bought and checked out with this barbershop sampler. All right, next up is the Parasol shapes in barbershop and citrus. Basil leaf, bergamot, and woodsy spice blended with lemon, sorbet, lime, jasmine, sandalwood, and tonka bean. Oh, that's an interesting blend. Oh, that's an interesting blend. That's different. You definitely get the citrus on top. That's a different type of blend. This is like a blend that's luxurious. This is like resort style. I could smell this at like a resort in Scottsdale. Ooh, that's elevated. That is super elevated. That's a winner. Barbershop and citrus. I was worried to smell it. No, it's totally different. A lot of these, some of these are like, oh, okay, like the barbershop is similar. There's some similarities, but like barbershop and strawberry pound cake, barbershop beach marshmallows, the barbershop and citrus, those are very elevated. The cinnamon tobacco, this is good. This is very good. Barbershop and sugar cookie espresso. So this is the basil leaf, bergamot, and woodsy spice, which is her barbershop, blended with espresso and sugar cookie royale. Oh, that one's good because, like, okay, with the beach marshmallow, like I said, the barbershop just really holds on to the foundation. But in this one, that sugar cookie royale just does something so good to it. Oh, that's wonderful. The espresso. Her espresso note is so flippin' good. This is, I would honestly, I think in almost all of these, all of them except for the barbershop and warm vanilla sugar, I would get in big sizes. Barbershop and lavender balsam. I'm gonna have to remember some of these fragrances when if I ever get called up for customs, which I'm sure I will one day. I definitely want to buy bigger sizes of some of these blends because they're so good. Barbershop lavender balsam. So it's her barbershop with herbal lavender and fresh balsam. So wow, this totally takes it into like a Christmas. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. And the lavender gives you that's like a Christmas night fragrance. That is beautiful. I'm loving that. Okay, and my last but not least, barbershop with vanilla French bourbon. This is basil leaf, bergamot, woodsy spice with smooth vanilla, sweet amber musk, and French bourbon. You guys, I've done a few videos today, so I've smelled a lot of fragrance today. So I smell myself to try to like clear this out. Ooh, I love that. I say ooh. Oh, I love that. It's not ooh at all. It's so wonderful. Oh, that is so good, you guys. Sweet. The smooth vanilla, sweet amber musk, and French bourbon, I bet is incredible on its own. So good. I am honored to be able to have participated in Lavender and Speckles pre-order for the Wax Roadshow in May. Thank you so much, Beth. You are an incredible artist. You are an incredible, creator of these wonderful home fragrances. I definitely look up to you. You're just so kind and so sweet, and you're just so good at what you do, and you have a wonderful family, and I just pray that you have just the most success in your life, and I cannot wait to see what you create in the future because it's just so good. I'll always be a fan. I think I'll always be a customer of Lavender and Speckles. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you're interested in knowing whenever I post a video. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you, bye.